Hello, all. Very good morning and good evening to everyone joining from different parts of the globe. I'm Kunil from Bangalore. Warm welcome to Stillness Beat, a 365-day daily meditation program. And today is day 17 of this journey. As we all know, this platform is dedicated for practice. It's open to everyone who wish to meditate and join this time that you have in your respective time zones. We all come together, gather, meditate together, practice, share some wisdom, and grow. That's all the agenda. So each day, that's the intent. As the tagline of this program says, tune in, tune up, and transform. Tune in to the stillness, tune up to the awareness, and transform yourself and the world around you. So with this tagline, this program was coined. And yeah, without much ado, let's start the meditation practice. Gather yourself and sit comfortably in a place where you are currently. Just settle down. Remove your spectacles if you're wearing. You do not need them during meditation. If you're sitting on the floor, you may cross your legs. If you're sitting on a chair or a sofa, cross your feet. Please clasp your fingers like this. Just interlock the fingers and place them on your lap. Now, just pay attention to the surroundings. Be aware of the surroundings. Accept everything as it is. The sound, the atmosphere, people around. Let it be as it is. It's absolutely okay. Now, let us bring our attention to the very place it's sitting. Make those final adjustments if needed. You can take the support of the back. The body must be at complete ease. Sthira Sukhasana. Now, bring your attention to your body and close your eyes. Let us just scan our body from head to toe, just to ensure that the body is at ease. Relax your foreheads, your eyebrows, chin. Relax your neck, shoulders, your arms. Relax your clasped fingers. Relax your upper back, lower back, legs, the crossed feet. The body is now in a relaxed position. Now bring your attention from the body to your breath. Feel the breath wherever you feel like, be it nostrils or your abdomen, throat, wherever. Breathe naturally. Do not alter your breath. Now, bring your attention from the body to your breath. Just be with the natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Just observe your breath. Now, thoughts, emotions, all of it can appear for now, next 40 minutes. Let us keep them aside. Whenever thought appears, just gently cut the thought and come back to your breath. Last week we learned about how breath influences our neural systems. Let us just put that into practice. No thoughts, no visualization, no chanting, no mantra. All we need to do is be with our natural breath. We'll play music in the background, but let our attention be on our breath. Cut the thoughts and come back to your breath, my dear masters. Please come back to your breath, my dear friends. Just be with your breath. Please cut the thoughts and come back to your breath, my dear master. Please come back to your breath. My dear friends, be with your breath. Please come back to your breath, my dear masters. Last few minutes. Wonderful masters. Please now bring your attention to your heart space. Let us say this hope no prayer to ourselves. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Please be in this heart space for a few seconds. Let us now bring our attention to the four agreements. Be impeccable with your words. Let us be aware while speaking because words are like a seed. Let us not take anything personally. We won't be a victim if we don't take anything personally. Let us not make any assumptions. In case of doubts, always ask questions than making assumptions. The fourth agreement, always do your best because when we do our best, we take action and action keeps us going. Also do your best to follow these four agreements. Let us now seed our daily intention. Intend how you wish this day to be. Being joyful, productive, whatever. Let us just seed that intent. Wonderful, masters. Now, let us bring our awareness back to your body. Gently bring the awareness back to the body. Now, you may slowly unclasp your fingers and place them on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Once you're comfortable, gently open your eyes and give a big smile to yourself. All right. I hope everyone has come out of meditation. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Masters. Thank you very much for your commitment and the discipline that we all are carrying to sit and meditate. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. So, as we all know, the format of this program, the Monday to Friday, we focus mainly on the practice, a small tidbit of wisdom, and towards the weekend, we kind of elaborate that a bit. Saturdays, we open for question answers, or you can share your experience during meditation. It's all about bringing out your questions and let's get that clarified. And Sunday, we have a master class session with the senior master. So today being Saturday, let's open up for the questions and answers. We have Master Hari from Melbourne, Australia. Hi, Hari. Good morning.
Good afternoon. Morning. Thank you so much. I still haven't joining from mobile. I hope I am audible to everyone.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Thank you. Alrighty. Well, welcome back to this wonderful 365-day sessions. I'm sure it's going really strong. I can see many people who are coming back and then using this program. So let us start. So it is an interactive session. So many people know that if someone doesn't know me, by the way, I'm Hari. Again, I'm from Melbourne, a founder of Breath Universe platform, and have been teaching meditation from over 25 years. So that's briefly about me on what my background is. As simple as that. So we'll jump straight into any questions if anyone has. I think we have one question already from last week, right, on manifestation. Sunil, if I'm right.
Yes, that's right, Hari. Let me read out that question. This question was asked by Joy. One moment. Okay, the question was manifesting for something with faith and trust from long time, but it's not happening. So what does it mean? And should I continue to meditate or accept that it won't manifest? That was the question.
So now there is no question that something won't be manifested if we try to manifest. Like nothing. It's only the effort that it takes to manifest varies based on what you want to manifest in whatever conditions that we have. What is manifestation in first place is trying to crystallize something that is in our mind or heart. So what we see around is nothing but crystallization of each and everyone's thoughts. So what we have in mind. So let's say you are painting something, you're drawing something. What you draw is what comes to your mind. What is in your mind? You have to put it on the paper and then draw it. Sometimes to draw what's in your mind, maybe you don't have the right pen, maybe you don't have the right color. So you may have to go out and buy, you may have to put extra effort in doing that because you don't have it ready, you don't have it available out there, or there are conditions applied around it. So you have to put an extra effort. So the first answer to your question is there is no way that something cannot be manifested. It's the effort that it takes to manifest varies. Okay. So whether you're putting that much of effort to manifest it or not is something that needs to be watched. And second is we think that okay, I sit and meditate and then just affirming something to happen and then just it gets manifested magically. Like, see, the secret is good. um, the secret concept is good, but at the same time, if we don't understand the concept of secret properly, then it is very tough to manifest anything, because it's not just sitting and meditating and then just throwing out your affirmations out there. But once we ask what we want, once we ask what we want, how ready we are to receive as well. Are you ready to receive if it comes to you? It's not an external excitement that we have, the readiness to hold it. Once it gets manifested, can you manage it? Can you maintain it? So I want to learn car driving. I am trying. I'm driving every day. But thing is, can you drive on the road once you get the car to you? So how ready are you? So there are many aspects that comes into place. Every day you try to manifest something is a journey towards an inch towards manifesting the same. So you are in the journey, but it may take time. If you want it quicker, then just sit on it more. Just try for it more. Not just that, okay, every day for 15 minutes or 30 minutes, I sit on something, I meditate on it, and it should happen. No, it won't happen like that. You meditate on that aspect as much as you can. Put complete efforts. If you're not putting complete efforts, then it's not highest priority for you. It takes a lot of effort. You don't want to put that much of effort on it. So effort equals reality. It's not just the thoughts and affirmations. Thoughts and affirmations are the fuel. So you put full fuel into your vehicle, but you don't want to drive and you want to reach the destination. No, there is this part called driving towards manifestation as well, once you put the fuel in it with your affirmations. So keep meditating, it will. And if it is taking a lot of effort at one point, you also weigh before accepting, okay, is it worth manifesting it? It takes a lot of effort to go there. Is it worth going there? Putting everyone has to put in the path of manifestation. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, you did, Hari. Thank you so much. And
So there is
again,
a question in the chat, I think.
yeah. Just want to add one point there. We're not meditating only for manifesting. We are meditating. There are many other things as well. Some people relate their experience to manifesting. Some people relate meditation to healing. Some people relate meditation to their own peace, calm mind, everything. So let's not equate that with meditation. Let meditation continue in its journey. Manifestation is also one part of the journey. Yeah,
Yeah.
Joy has acknowledged. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we have one question in the chat. Let me read it out. The voice in my head have lowered, as in the noise of thoughts have lowered, but still feel anxious when I have to deal with the unknown. Could you please let me know how I could overcome the fear of unknown? Thank you.
Yeah. A very good question, Rasi. Thank you so much. So this is a natural process, natural aspect for many of us, because it is a natural tendency for the mind to be fearful of known. That's why it creates patterns. Mind always creates patterns and want to live in the patterns, because it is it always has that fear to face the unknown. So one, you have lowered all your thoughts in your mind and you're more silent. That's good. But thing is, every time you want to approach something, your mind is needed to make the relevant thoughts to crystallize it. So thing is, it starts from the heart. Anything that you want to approach, it starts from the heart. You feel like doing something, and then you need your eventually you we all need our mind also to experience anything in our life. So whenever you feel you feel like experience, let's say you have never been onto a roller coaster and you want to go on a roller coaster here, you feel like, oh, this looks good. I want to experience this. And that's what you felt. And then now you go there, you buy the ticket, you spend it, and then you have to sit. So for all of that execution, you need mind. Okay. It's like this. I feel like eating something. To eat that, you need your mouth, you need your hand, you need the food and everything. So likewise, you need your mind to execute. So whenever you try to execute something, mind has this, even though your current thoughts are lower, it may have all these patterns, fears, and a lot of other aspects that are just recorded as sanskaras in your mind, which won't let you approach any uncertainty in life. And that is mainly because the core issue is fear of loss. Most of the fears, 99.9% of the fears, come out of fear of losing something. We don't even know what we are going to lose. But thing is, we get into this pattern that, okay, if I go into uncertainty, I may lose something. Okay. So that's the kind of pattern that kicks in creating the fear of unknown in most cases. In fact, all cases. So fear of loss. So how to approach this fear of loss is, it's not fear of unknown, it's fear of loss, which is making you be fear of unknown. So how to approach this fear of loss is we have to always remind ourselves that I am not mind and I am not body. I am driving body and I am driving mind. Right? Because there is something, we may lose our body, we may lose our mind, but we don't lose ourselves. Never. We keep on progressing. We keep moving forever in the eternity. But whenever we think I am body, oh, you know what? If I get into it, what if something happens to my body? What if something happens to my mind? What if something happens to my respect? What if something happens to my, this character, this personality? So these are the things which stops you going into unknown. So we have to remind ourselves that I am not the body. So whenever you sit for meditation, whenever you have this fear, my suggestion is sit in meditation, close your eyes, be aware, and then tell yourself, I'm not this body, I'm not this mind. Now, what do I feel like doing? When I'm not this body, if I'm not this mind, if I don't have any personality, if I'm sitting alone in a jungle, what do I feel like doing? And then keep going. So you have to keep instructing this. Breaking this pattern will take time. Fear of unknown will not just go like that. You have to practice in small things, and then it grows bigger and bigger. So, but the key is we reminding ourselves that I am not this body and I am not this mind. We have to get into that understanding fully to uncover. And that's a journey that won't happen that may not happen in one day. But good that you got this sense. Whenever we get these kind of questions, right, that shows that we are in that journey. Otherwise, we don't even get this fear out or journey out. You got this fear prominent now because you are going to surpass this. So start your journey, uncover small things, and then remind yourself that, I'm not my body, I'm not my mind. It's okay. I'm not going to lose anything. The fear of loss should go away. And then you will eventually get there. Thank you. All right. I have a couple of hands raised, I guess.
Yes, yes, you did. Thank you so much. We have one hand raised, Swami's Devi.
Yeah.
Please go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sunil and Mr. Hari and Prithvi explaining everyday scientific evidence. See, I'm not body, I'm not mind. We say like that, and we say we are Atma, and we are. I say conscience. I feel conscience. I'm new to the meditation. This terminology is a little different for me.
Sorry, that he is Dr. Anjaneyulu. I am Devi. We both are logging from the same computer. We are boyfriend husband. Sorry.
So, I'm from Los Angeles area. So his conscience or higher self are both same.
Sorry, conscience and
higher self or soul, whatever. See, in the meditation, I'm new. If I get internal peace, that is enough. I don't need manifestations and all those things.
yeah.
But we have to connect to higher self. That is crucial in pyramid meditation. For me, I feel before the meditation, I connect to my conscience. My
Mm,
conscience will be connected to the universal consciousness. That terminology I know. So
mm,
they're telling you have to talk to your higher self will guide you. That
mm,
conscience or this higher self or soul, can you explain this
mm.
technology?
Yeah, sure. So I'm a person who is not so much vouch for this all this kind of heavy words or heavy terminology. I'll tell you why, and I'll explain a little bit of this terminology as well. Because it is very easy to fall into a trap running behind these words. I have seen many people running behind these words and these terminologies for years together, um, and not get anywhere. Because what happened over the ages is many spiritual masters have tried to put the spirituality, the true spirituality, or the God or the self, is what we are calling, to put into words. So many masters have coined different types of words to try to explain, this is where you're going to get to. See, they all went to a destination, and then they saw the destination, and then it is inexplainable in words, and then they tried their best to put different words to it, and try to explain to inspire all of us. See, what will make us do any journey and then go to your destination? Inspiration, right? So someone goes to a place and then say, hey, you know what, this place is so good, this is where we need to go, this is where the true meaning is. Then we get excited. Oh, really? That's what I'm searching for, the true meaning, and then just travel. So now, coming back to this terminology of conscience, soul, higher self, universal self, and all of it. End of the day, to simplify all of it in my this journey of 26 odd years, what I realized is to understand and to know who I am. Who am I? Okay. When I say who am I, I'm not this body. I'm saying what I am not. I'm not this body. I'm not this mind. And sometimes I say I'm soul. Okay. But even that word, whatever it is, it depends. Soul, self, true self. Forget about all of it. What am I really? This body is leaving me. This mind is leaving me. Everything is leaving me. Whatever that true identity that I am, right? When we get there, when we truly get to that core in the path of meditation, then there will be many selves who guide us. When you say higher self, right? So what is higher self? Higher self is, for a tree, there is a for a leaf, the branch is the higher self. For a branch, the stem is the higher self. For stem, the root is the higher self. For root, seed is the higher self. See, it goes back into the core of it. So there will always be a connection to where we are, and then there is no end to this side or this side. Both sides there is no end. So that's called consciousness. That is Chaitanya, Mula Chaitanya, or consciousness. So that is everything that exists. So this is a very broad logic. So everything that exists has is interlinked. When it is interlinked, whatever that we as a soul on earth, let's say I want to achieve something on earth, I want to do something, I feel like doing something here. Okay. And to do something, we may need some guidance, right? So that guidance comes from the respective link in the universe, and that becomes that higher self at that point of time. So That higher self is also us. It is a connection. What do you think? The leaf needs water. Yeah. And then who passes the water? The root passes the water. But the root needs water. Who gives water to it? Someone is pouring water in the ground, or the rain is coming onto the ground. So it's all interlinked, you see. So likewise, the higher self, the respective higher self helps in whatever that we need to do. But what is connecting us to this higher self and conscience and everything that you are thinking, the parts of universe, is we knowing who we are. If a leaf doesn't know I am leaf, I need the water, I need so and so, I need shade, I need sunlight, right? Then we don't get connected to any of it. We just think that I am leaf. I don't care about the branch, I don't care about the stem, I don't care about the roots. I don't care, you're separate. I am separate. But this understanding doesn't come just by reading books or listening to me or any master or getting behind the words, but actually sit and meditate and cut the thoughts, cut the mind, cut the body, and go deeper and deeper, crossing all the fears, boundaries, sanskaras that we have, layers that we have created upon ourselves as personality. Then we go to the down. So, how I see spirituality is always simplify it. Don't never ever complicate it. That is what will take us to a good state and also make all of us understand this concept of soul, higher self, and everything. Yeah, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah.
Thanks.
But I heard that
Mm.
higher self is our own higher frequency.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was telling, relating in the sense of plant as well. The root is leaf's own higher self. The branch is leaf's own higher self. It's not separate. It's part of tree.
Correct.
So higher self is our own part that's there, but it has its own function to it. Everything is connected.
Actually,
Yeah.
the context why I asked this question is I am in
Mm.
the unified course also. We are doing
Mm.
meditation there too.
Yeah.
They are
Mm.
asking to ask questions to your higher self, get answer from the higher self.
Yeah.
So from my all these years, my conscience is whatever the soul, atma, all these words, my conscience is that. That's what I believed. So if I am asking my conscience, is it the same what they are asking to ask the higher
Yeah.
conscience? That's the
Yeah.
only. Okay, that's
Yes.
it.
Yes. Start from there.
Okay.
I would say start from there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
So thing is, these are all, as I said, different words. We have to start from there. So probably, see, we need something from the root, for example. Okay. But thing is, I know I am with branch as a leaf. For now, I know that I am tagged to the branch. That's a good start. Ask the branch, and then branch will link you to stem, and then stem will link us to root. So it takes us step by step into it. So just start there. That's a good start. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Sunil, and thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank,
Thank you.
thank you so much.
Thank you, sir and ma'am. Thank you. All right, we have a hand raised by Rita Bagreji. Please go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. I have been practicing meditation since almost 8 to 9 years, and I do not know where my thoughts are getting in a disrupted way, that I am left with nothing, like no job, no money, no husband, no family. I live all alone. And having been said, is it like Nirvana comes that way? I don't know, because when I think about myself, I am living in a survival mode. So, though I say that I am meditating, that survival mode or the cortisol level is clinging me and not letting me go of my desires and making me to struggle, or making me to look out something which can provide me for what should I say, how should I put it, put me into something where you know again restart the thing from the scratch. So when we talk about the leaf, roots, and all fruits and everything, it is a process. It's an infinite loop, right? So
Yes.
why I as a person is so very worried about the things which are, because I'm not the body, I'm not the soul. Why am I worried so much? That is a big question, which actually is not getting me into peace.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to accept it and how to go ahead with it.
So nothing is, we think our life is nothing but all the situations that we go through. Okay. So let's say you have your situations, I have mine, someone else has someone else's situations. So we think that that's life. I read a beautiful quote from a great master and a Roman philosopher called Marcus Aurelius, was a Stoic philosopher. Okay. So just one second. Stoic philosopher. So that quote explains beautifully, in my point of view, everything on how we need to live. Okay, irrespective of what situations are. So that quote says, the perfection of moral character consists in this: it is living every day as my last day. One is living every day as my last day, nor being, or being neither violently excited. There are four aspects that he explains. So first is living every day as last day, and neither violently excited nor torpid nor playing a hypocrite. I'll explain what this is, and this answers every question to me. So what is living perfectly? Perfect living, okay? Morally perfect. Forget about good, bad, my situations, my everything. Every day, if you can live it as your last day, means what will you do on your last day? You do whatever that you want to do today, right?
It will be
If,
very carefree.
yeah. So living as a last day with only three conditions attached to it. Okay. So one, neither being violently excited. Don't do anything violently. Okay. Neither to
Okay.
yourself or to anyone. And
Okay.
then number two is torpid, means being lazy, being lethargic, mentally, physically inactive. We should not be that. We should always be physically, mentally active, and not being lethargic or lazy. If you be that, and not playing a hypocrite, means living a life or living fake, living what you are not. Okay. Whatever that you are, just be it. No need to pretend. Don't preach something and do something. Okay. So
It's,
if you can,
sorry,
so
because
yeah,
the question which I asked was because I've been asked to compromise on certain things which I don't want to, because few things you grow up with as a culture or an inheritance. Like I have got a high value family which has given me high value things. The reason I'm left alone, I don't know whether it's a true or not, because again we perceive things which are not in existence. So my religion has taught me to be self-respecting first, taking care of self, and doing the right thing in the right way. But when I see this world at present, it is more of the compromising thing which is coming to my life, and I
see,
really do not know how to go about it.
so see what I understand your question. What I wanted to tell here is, you have your morals, I have mine,
Yes,
someone else has
yes,
theirs.
yes,
So
correct.
we can't generalize saying that my morals should be accepted by everyone, or we should accept others' morals.
Very
Yeah.
true.
So now coming back to the point, I know this
Yes.
is going in the direction of moral characters. So that's why I sensed and then started this. The only thing that we need to care about generally across everyone is, yeah. And then that brings us all into a same path. That brings us
Okay.
all into a happy space. That happy space is in this where, okay, live every day as your last day. Don't be
I
violently
practice
excited.
that. I
Don't
practice that.
be, yeah, not just you. I'm just telling with your question for everyone. So don't be
Okay.
violently excited. Don't be torpid. Means don't be lethargic. Be active. Just go out, play, dance, sing. Have good time, and then don't be
Mm-hmm.
a hypocrite. Don't preach some. If we are learning something, apply it, live it, and then don't pretend. If we can be this right, then for all of us, one beautiful thing that comes into our one beautiful thing that happens in our life. You know what that is? Nothing matters. Whatever happens, you said few problems. I have financial problems, whatever, relationship problems or other nothing matters. We don't care. If it is our last day, why do I care about my financial problem? Why do I care about my relationship problem? I mean, it's not about caring. Even I deal them as if it is my last day. Okay, I have a financial problem. Today is my last day. How do I deal?
It
Okay,
doesn't exist after today.
that's what I'm saying. So, whatever that you can do, you'll just do. You'll give your best, right? So, if we can get to this line, this is one quote which always reminds me that, you know what, this is life. Are just live it as last day, and then don't harm anyone. And that if we live our life as a last day, it naturally occurs to us that we don't be violently excited. And we don't want to just sleep if it is our last day. We want to do something. And it naturally occurs that we don't be torpid. And we don't want to act and pretend on our last day. And that also naturally occurs. So if we can get to this stage, then all the problems and everything will be silly and simple. Okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, Hari.
Thank you.
Thought of adding just one more point here. We all go through certain experiences, and we all go through because there is something for us to learn from. So, at this situation, at this point of time, you're going through certain situations, and there is something to learn. Now, what happens is these situations come for, I mean, let's not bracket the situation, it can be anything. Whenever a situation comes, we tend to ignore the learning. We cling our desire on things which we get attached to, and it shadows everything else. And it so happens that we just cling to those things and we forget, we miss out the part of learning. So that is where this observation comes in picture. So when we keep that observant mode, we detach from all of those desires and senses, and we observe things as they are. And there's a great learning. Who knows? This learning is coming to teach you. So just put a thought of observance and accept the situation as it is. Let us see where it goes. I mean, with that mindset, I think it can perhaps help.
Yeah. All good, I guess.
Yeah. Are there any more questions, friends? You may raise your hands. All right. I don't see any more questions in the chat
Thank you.
either. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks all.
Thank you so much for taking our time on a weekend today.
So, Sunil, there's one hand raised, Venugopal.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, very nice discussion, Hari and Sunil. Actually, same question actually is coming into mind, that is getting answered or still the some more clarity. Actually, whenever we are facing some situations and some problems, And that is because of our fate, or to want to learn something that situations is coming. I want to some more clarity on that. Just can you please elaborate?
Yeah. See, as Sunil mentioned, nothing comes into our life without a reason. Nothing.
Okay.
So everything comes into our life to experience it. So when it becomes a problem, when we don't know how to experience it. So learning is very, yes, right. But thing is, learning is depressing, isn't it? When we think that, oh, you know what, now this is going to teach me some lesson. So lesson, this thing called lesson has become a very negative aspect, that you know what, this problem has come to me now to teach a lesson. Okay, who want lectures, right? So, but thing is, what it is trying to teach you, to teach all of us, any situation, is not any kind of an end thing that, you know, this is the lesson for you because you have done it, or karma, or anything like that. But what it is trying to teach us is the technique to handle that situation, technique to pass through that situation, how to handle that situation efficiently. So it is a positive thing. It is not a negative thing. So we are learning a technique. Anytime in any incarnation, if anything comes up like that, we will easily solve it, and we'll be able to guide such kind of aspects to others as well. So anything and everything comes to us to give us a gift of learning. Gift of learning, how to do it, how to handle it, how to fix things. So we become a master. That's what mastery is all about. Mastery is learning how to handle the situation that's in front of us. So whenever we get a tough situation, be happy that you're going to become a master of it. So master of this, master of relationships, master of finance, master of this. So that is the true learning, and that is the true mastery. So yes, tough situations give us very good learning, and it's not negative, it is always positive. Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. I got clear. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so much.
much.
Thank you, Venugopalji, for asking the beautiful question. Yes, and thank you, very, very well explained.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
All
right, we'll
right.
wait for a second if there is anyone else who has any questions. All right. Thank you so much,
All right.
friends.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hari. We end day 17 on a good note. And yeah, let's keep this practice going on. See you all on today and tomorrow's master session. We have a wonderful master session coming on day 18. See you all on the next day. Until then, have a wonderful day and a good night in the other part of the globe. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you.